Well, how did you cast in this show? It's a young boy. He's about what, 12? He plays
He's
you.
about 12. He's about 12. Yeah.
So how did you? Did you look at thousands? You just have like half a dozen.
I just let Michael Jackson do it, man.
Really? Again, he did.
I said, "What you feeling, Michael?" He said, "That one right there." But they test me coming in. I'm vaccinated. I'm 2 shots rock. That's what they call me.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know, and besides this little foot growing out my ass, I feel fine.
You don't even notice it. You don't even notice
Yeah,
it.
just a tiny foot growing out my ass. But
when you're doing comedy, you will use language and phrases. I know you did a whole section on the show a way back about how you don't like, you're a black person, but you don't like niggers. You refer to people as niggers.
yeah.
Now,
Are you calling me a nigga?
No. Did that cause problems for you? Was it?
No one cares about missing men.
Never thought about
It's like when a man's missing, nobody cares. A kid's missing, Amber Alert. Men, it's like, Bob didn't come home last night. Good.
That's very disturbing. I never thought of it that way.
I hope his ass never shows up.
Is it, or would it ever be okay for a white person to use the word that Tom was throwing around early on? The N word.
Well, Tom calls me my nigger all the time.
Because in the book, that when she becomes a vampire, she then becomes sort of like even more beautiful. Yes.
That's what happens when you die. Anytime I go to a woman's funeral, I want to have sex with the corpse.
It's the makeup.
Like do you have to know all the movies? Is that
I've watched some of them.
Yeah.
You know, some of them.
any clunkers? Anything you like? You don't like?
You know, they're good. There's some good ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you trying to get me to say, man?
Well, any clunk, any ones you
better than my movies.
Well, that goes without saying. But anything.
Hey, you did a movie too.
I know. I did a lot of
your
bad
movie
movies.
went straight to audio.
I really like to fight for jobs. I hate the feeling of suddenly being like, oh, well, Kristen can have it because just because she can. You know what I mean?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Give me the job. I don't care if everybody's better than me. I want the job. What do you know about men that a less attractive woman wouldn't know about men? Cause you get them all coming on you all the time.
I just answer that. I don't know.
What do you know?
What do you know about less attractive?
I know a lot of shit. I know nobody talked to me when I was broke. You know, I skipped the line, too, to get my vaccine. I didn't care.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah. I used my celebrity, Jimmy.
You just did. You said, yeah, I'm doing it.
I didn't care. I was like, hey, step aside, Betty White. I did. Step aside, old people. Judge Judy, kiss my ass. I had a cop pull me up the other day, scared me so bad, made me think I stole my own car. Yeah. Get out the car. You stole this car. I'm like, hey, maybe I did. And this girl comes up to Eddie and goes, Eddie Murphy, I love you so much. It's a white girl. I've never kissed a black man in my life. Can I please kiss you? Please, I just want to be able to say I've kissed a black man. And Eddie goes, okay. Let's get this straight. You can't start at the top. You got to kiss some of these broke niggas first. James.
How you doing?
What the hell happened to your voice, Dave?
I don't know. It's just gone.
What the hell? You sound like an old-ass man, Dave.
At my age, the warranty begins to run out. Yeah, I don't know.
Things going bad, huh?
Oh. and people say, well, do you feel all right otherwise? No, I feel like hell otherwise.
Damn, man. And you still doing the show?
Well, more or less. I don't know that it would hold up in court.
Oh! You're a rich man. You could just go home. Wife's still mad at you, ain't she?
Well.
And the last thing I need is to lose another job to Kevin Hart, okay? I don't need that. Kev right there. Kev make movies fast. Every month. Porno stars don't make movies that fast. You know what my favorite Oprah? I remember one time I was watching Oprah, right? I'm gonna tell this. And the show was about secrets. And this woman had to tell her husband that she spent $300,000. And all this money. The guy worked at UPS. And Oprah's like, do you have something to tell your husband? And she said, I spent $300,000 and we're gonna lose the house on Tuesday. And the guy started to cry. And by the end of the show, it was all the guy's fault. It was amazing.
Oh, man.
He was apologizing for not loving her enough. It's the greatest Oprah of all time. Like, your looks have helped you out throughout your life. A lot of women always say that they don't want to be judged by their looks, they want to be judged by who they are inside. Right? What do you? No. No?
No.
Not at all?
No, I don't know. This is a very strange interview. You're asking me all these
Because
like,
I'm
look
not trying to sound like Jay Leno. I'm trying to,
We get to the real
nothing wrong
issues.
with,
the real
I'm not,
issues.
I'm trying, because most of the times you on a show and they just talk about your titties or what's a fine?
Take me now to paradise. Love me now, let me go down.
Well, yes, they saved me a seat. I came like 6 shows after.
Yeah. Because they needed another black guy.
Yeah. You thought I was black. No, Spain thought I was black.
Everybody thought you were black.
I know. Back in the day,
Till we got in the locker room.
He not that.
Excellence in TV, we got excellence in movies too. A lot of excellent black movies, man. And some of them don't even have Kevin Hart in them. There are movies, Kevin Hart's in everything. My man is in every movie there is. I see Kevin, and sometimes he in the trailer and not in the movie. Sometimes I saw him in Magnificent. Kevin Hart, Angelina Jolie, he was playing a bush. I was like, is that Kev? Get out of here. Kev's in the Transformers. Like, he turned into a Prius. I was like, look at Kev. Look at Kev. First of all, 2 kids are easier than 1. They can play in the park, you read the paper, hey, get off her hair. Go back to read it. But when you got 1, you're down there in the sand. It's horrible. One kid is horrible. Have a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Or have none at all.
What does your mother think of your success?
My mother just, you know what's the cool thing about growing up in a bad neighborhood?
What?
Anything you choose to do is cool.
Just do something.
Right, just the fact that, oh, you want to go to work? Go right ahead. Not on crack, you my boy. He is, people always go, how'd you get Sam? He did you a favor. No, we got Sam a check, okay? He played my dad, and it was great. He's kind of method, so he insisted on sleeping with my mother.
That's not true. That is not true at all.
My dream was to be the president of the United States. I told my mother, and she's like, you better not, you'll get shot. From then on, I never tried to be good in school at all. I can't be president, what's the point? Evidently, Obama's mother did not say that. Now I'm older, I'm 40.
Right.
You know what, 40's old. The only time I'll be referred to, only time 40 is young is if you die at 40.
Right.
Or if you're sleeping with Cher. Then it is fun just to be around this guy. This guy's funniest guy I know, hardest worker I know.
Yeah.
I mean, next to Michael Strahan. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you.
Michael walks down the street with garbage men like, get some rest. I can't wait till they have the awards. That's my. That's they get. You know what's weird? Like everybody cares about the Oscars, and it's a great thing, and people are gonna get Oscars, and they're gonna cry, and they're gonna be happy. But the awards don't really affect anybody's lives in the crowd. Meanwhile, the Nobel Peace Prize, there's no one there. Like, you get a spot right in front of the building the day of the Nobel Peace Prize.
You get a thing in the mail.
Right. Nobody cares what the scientists are wearing. What are you wearing, Professor Allen? Pants! No matter what I do, my kids are like rich kids, and I've never liked rich kids. So there's a part of me that actually hates my own children. Like deep down inside, I'm like, you lucky bastard. Michael Jackson, oh God. You know, all comedians should send Michael Jackson a check, you know. All comedians, you know, if you give your agent 10, Michael should get 3, at least, right? 3%. I always wondered, when Michael Jackson goes to a park, does he like send balloons over to a kid or something like, you know, the king of pop would like to meet you, he'd send over You see Michael in the sandbox waving.
Now, what about Sarah, the governor of Alaska, Sarah Palin? Now, that was sort of a surprise.
That is unbelievable. Have you been to Alaska, Dad?
No, I've never been to Alaska.
It's like the Road Warrior with snow.
Really? Is it bleak a little?
It's crazy up there, man. It's insane. And she's shooting mooses, and she got the moose holding a dead, bloody moose. And Michael Vick's like, why am I in jail? Now, I mean, my dad was there until he died. Then he left. I mean, he'd drop in every now and then from the deaf.
Yeah.
Man, deaf is crazy. I gotta go. But it's okay, guys. I'm good.
Yeah.
The audience is like, oh, his father's dead. Yours is gonna die too.